Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm the West Indies Brad, and if you're new here, please subscribe, leave a like, and comment down below what I don't know, anything. I will just respond to it and have a conversation. But yeah, let's get into the video. So we are about to talk about Invincible season 3, and there's a lot that happened. I'm not gonna lie. Let's start with the good and the bad. Just to summarize everything, I think everything was good. It was a good season overall, very enjoyable. There were some downsides. A lot may disagree, but I think the animation was the only thing I had a problem this season. So yeah, let's just talk about the characters. Like, we started off with Mark, thinking he had just like killed a person, and that goes completely against what he believes in. He's a hero, he doesn't believe in killing. Like, what's the point then? He doesn't want to become his father, basically. So spoiler alert, his father is literally a Viltrumite that kills people. Not like they don't deserve it, but he just doesn't have that moral compass that Mark has, and that's what makes Invincible different. He's half Viltrumite, half human, and his human side from his mother. Yeah, I don't want to get into that, we all know that. So yeah, let's talk about Mark and Eve. Yo, dude, we've all been waiting this whole season, or like this whole time, for them to get together. So that finally happens, and in a very like smooth manner. Yeah, they bring in his ex-girlfriend, but they don't overdo it and make it some complicated thing that's unnecessary, whatever. But they were really well written, and I enjoyed it. But I also want to talk about some new love, Rex and his superpowered girlfriend. I mean, it was a short while. He had a redemption arc. He was kind of this obnoxious guy from season 1 to 2, and then he had a shift. Kind of like he wanted to do, like, change his life because he had a near-death experience, and that's kind of what brought him and his girlfriend together. So, yeah. And it kind of was said, unfortunately, spoiler, so if you don't want to hear, cut off the video now. He dies, but I think like it had to happen, and him and Marcus kind of become really close, so it was kind of sad. I felt then there was a lot of characters that could have died. Like, I mean, like, I don't care about the immortal or duplicate, what's her name, Kate, whatever, like the girl can duplicate. I could be getting her name wrong, but I don't care about those characters. They are so not worth, I don't know why they get screen time. Anyway, so let's talk about like Mark and his brother Oliver. Oliver obviously growing up from season 2, after Mark's father like slept with another, like, if I can say it, like, different being, and they had a child called Oliver. And because he aged fast, he obviously gets like really strong, and he's kind of strong for his age, so stronger than Mark was at the time. So he was kind of like him and Invincible with two like strongest superheroes in the Invincible universe. But he's sort of like his father. Like, he doesn't have that moral compass that Mark has. He doesn't have a father to guide him. That, like, the part of the reason I think like the show is so good is because of Mark constantly having to fight with, like, almost like it's in a conflict. His father's literally a villain and slash good guy now, and all the time he wants to be better, like not kill. When on, like, I mean, in season 2 when he was fighting those Viltrumites, his father even told him, look, these guys are going to kill. It's either be killed or it's either kill or be killed. So yeah, I'm going on a tangent, off a tangent, on whatever. Point is, so Oliver kind of like isn't like Mark. He still has to like learn to control his power, and he doesn't always believe in just like leaving like the bad guys. He wants to kill them, and Mark has to tell him basically no, like they don't deserve it. So it's this whole theme throughout the season where Mark kind of, and there's a villain also, like, that kind of pushes him, because we coming from a season where he almost killed him, and it is revealed that he actually survived. He knew he had a backup plan if in case Mark beat him to the point where he's gonna die. He made a deal so that they can like help him, and then which brings us back to the point where he brings like marks from like evil marks from different universes, and that was kind of cool. The fight scenes there where like Mark was fighting all the other guys, and like fortunately for Mark, he was the strongest already because he trained, and he was also the good one. I think like in most of these shows, when you're a good guy, you have plot armor where you just all of a sudden gain the strength to beat people. So, but yeah, those were the relationships that I really enjoy. Couple of things that happened. We also had the Omni-Man and what's his name? Anyway, but like that was also interesting. Yeah, we're gonna have to find out in season 4 what's gonna happen with Omni-Man. But I already read further, but the animation was good. Let's talk about the bad side. I would say like the bad side was the animation. Ever since season 1 and 2, the budget was always like, I don't know if it's because of time. They focus rather on like obviously story, but also they kind of make the fight scenes like almost look like sometimes like PowerPoint. So you'll be like, they have a lot of talking and repeating animations. So that was like not the like it didn't break the show or anything. It's still good. It's just like it's noticeable, man. Like it's not. It doesn't also like ruin the experience. I'm just pointing out what I think most people can agree on. So yeah, so that was the only drawback. Yeah, so you could see the last 2 episodes where most of the money went to. Like literally, bruh. The last episode was peak. But I do want to talk about. I have some thoughts on the fight. I don't think Mark would have won that fight against Conquest. He had help from Oliver and he had help from Adam Eve. She did some damage and also gave him that edge to overcome. And for the first freaking time, Invincible lives up to his name, dude. He lives up to his name because I feel like ironically the show is called Invincible, but he's not invincible, bro. He dies, not dies, he bleeds every freaking episode. So he's not invincible, but I guess it's the concept. He becomes invincible, I guess. Like, and also I think they always play with it because it's like unlike Superman, like where like he doesn't bleed a lot and all those things. Invincible actually feels like he can lose a fight, you know, and yeah, the stakes is also high. But that's like for me overall, I believe like the season, it was really good. I only had the complaints about the animation. Other than that, it was a really good show. I enjoyed it. Can't wait for season 4. I'm actually, oh yeah, I forgot to mention. We forgot to talk about Cecil. So before I end the video, I just want to talk about Mark and Cecil's relationship. So they also focused on that a lot because you have this theme of Mark. He's like coming off where he just killed someone and he doesn't believe in killing people. He wants to be better. And then Cecil is the opposite of that. He's also a good guy, but he's willing to do the dirty work in order to win a fight, to secure like, you know, save humanity. So you have this still going on between Cecil and Mark, where they don't trust, Mark don't trust him. And at the end of the season, when Mark basically wants to see Conquest's body, he like gets lied to, and the reason why Cecil lied to him is obviously he wants to study the Viltrumites, he wants to find weaknesses and you know all those things. Unfortunately, he will escape. Like spoiler alert, he will escape, and that's gonna be the kind of like the final nail probably in Mark and Cecil's relationship, where like he doesn't trust Cecil, but he still like, you know, understood Cecil's like manners of doing things and stuff like that. But now, since he actually went behind Mark's back and did that, I don't think it will ever be the same. But yeah, I've basically covered everything. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. If you are new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let's talk about Invincible. I can't wait for your comments. Cheers, guys.